Hi guys, I am going to do a comparison video of Nanea, who is a historical doll, to the new Girl of the Year, Corinne. There has been a lot of people saying, I like Corinne, but she's Nanea. And like clearly putting the two dolls side by side, she is definitely a new mold. Their skin colors are different. Their eye colors are different. Honestly, their lips are different. Their mouths are different. I think the noses are different. Like the new Corinne mold, a lot of people were just saying, oh, it just looks like Nanea. Oh, it just looks like Nanea. This video is clearly showing it does not look like Nanea. This is Nanea, my daughter's doll. This is Corinne, my daughter's doll. She got Nanea last year, the year before, from Nana for Christmas, her birthday Christmas, and then she just bought herself Corinne this year. So let's get into it. First off, I'll describe both dolls. Sorry, Nanea's hair is kind of all over the place. My daughter was styling earlier today. So first off, Nanea does have a side part, which Nanea's side part is on her left side. Nanea has these really pretty green eyes. She does have feathered lashes. She does kind of have some of the light paint around the eyes to signify eyelashes, but not as dark as Corinne's. She does have a decent length hair. It goes down to about her butt. And I would say her hair is probably about a medium brown color. It's a brown. It's got some black mixed in, but it is a brown, like a darker medium brown. Nanea is supposed to be from Hawaii. She is the Jess mold, or no, she's the Nanea mold, I believe. Honestly, guys, they keep coming out with new molds, and I cannot remember if she's Jess or Nanea. I believe she is Nanea mold. She is very pretty. She's got light, like a peach-colored lip to her. And like her face to me is, she's got more rounded cheeks. Like she's got an oblong face with some rounded cheeks coming into a chin. And when we get to Corinne, you'll kind of see the differences. So let's bring Corinne in. Whoa. Get Nanea to stand up. Nanea does not have her shoes on. And the reason why Corinne looks taller is because Corinne has her boots on that do have a little bit of a heel to them. So then let's go into Corinne. Corinne has these really large opening of eyes, and I think that's why a lot of people were like, oh, Corinne is Nanea's twin. This is just a recycled Nanea. No, it is not. So she does have really wide open eyes. To me, she has a more slender look to her face, and her cheeks aren't as rounded. She does have a similar chin. Her lips are more fuller. Even like my daughter got like a thin lip, top lip, which is fine by me. Like I said, my daughter picked her out. But she does have the eye makeup. They both have feathered eyebrows, where Nanea's are going upward. Corinne's are kind of going off to the side. Like I said, honestly, her lips remind me more of the Josephine mold, is what her mouth reminds me more of. Is a bigger, she has the thinner lip because of the painting, but she's got like thicker lips and a bigger smile. And like I've said in her box opening, she does have a bigger eye opening to her. Her eyes are different. Her hair is like a dark brown into black, and then it does have the highlights in it. She has a side part as well, except for her side part is on her right side. And I mean, clearly you've got two distinct outfits. Like I said, Nanea doesn't have her sandals on right now. But like, look at their meat outfits. Nanea is from Hawaii and Corinne is from Colorado. So you got cold in one and warm in the other. One extreme to the next. But to me, they are similar, but not identical. Like, I would not make the claim that these two are identical and that Corinne is just a recycled Nanea. To me, they have two very different faces. I wish I could get her hair out of her face. My daughter took it out. Like I said, she was brushing her earlier. She was playing with them. So, to me, they're very distinct dolls. They're not... Although I am one that sees the difference in dolls, like... a lot of people were calling Kira Outback Julie, since she was from Australia, and they thought that she looked way too similar to Julie, which I do agree. She did look very similar to Julie, but we have Julie here too. When you put Julie and Kira together, they are definitely different. If you're looking for space in your collection, I would pick Julie or Kira, one or the other. But if it's not, space is not an issue. I can see the differences in the two. And they're not just minute differences like people, oh, well, one just has different eye color and the other one has longer hair. To me, there is more differences than that in those two. But that's kind of what happens too when you get the same face molds, and they're repeating the same face molds, where Kira and Julie are both the Josefina face mold. So Joss, a lot of people went for Joss because Joss was a completely new face mold like Corinne. Blair was, I believe, the classic face mold, but that was their first time using the really, really, really light-skinned dolls. And then before Blair, you had Luciana. I do not remember what face mold Luciana was, but she was very distinct because we had a huge line of white girls, and then we've got a medium skin tone. I would say Corinne is the second skin tone. There's the very light skin tone, and there's 5 skin tones now. Back with Blair was when they introduced the 5 skin tones. Back before Blair, there was just the 3 skin tones. Back at Luciana, there was light, medium, and dark. Now there is really white, number 2 light, then there's medium, then there's dark. There's like, honestly, the old dark skin dolls are in between the two African American type skin colors, in my opinion. I've got like McKenna is actually the new dark. My number 90 is the new dark. Is it 90 or 91 is the new dark? And if I stand her next to Keisha, who's the old dark skin tone, there is a distinct difference. But then when you put Keisha next to the new lighter African skin tone, she's darker than that. So, and it all also comes out to batches and skin tone. So honestly, the only similarity that I really see in these two is a similar skin tone. Other than that, there are distinct differences between the two, where yes, Nanea has wider opened eyes compared to other AG dolls. Her eyes are smaller. It has been confirmed. Somebody actually took out a Nanea's eyes and Corinne's eyes and tried to swap them, and they could not, because Corinne's would not fit in Nanea's mold, and Nanea's, while it did go in Corinne's mold, it was way too small. And they like even show it. I think that the other typical American girls' eyes are, I think they said 16 millimeter, and Corinne's are 18. So there is a little bit, it's a minute difference, but there is a difference. So I hope this video kind of helped people, you know, that were kind of on the fence because they kept hearing, oh, Corinne is just a copy of Nanea. Well, here clearly she is not. So I hope everyone has a good day, and I will see you all later. Bye.